Welcome to another edition of Designing Spaces, the show that's all about you and your space, your home and surroundings. I'm Debbie Murray.
And I'm David Jones. Now, we've got a really interesting lineup for you today. Lots of wow factor is about to happen.
Yes, and we have a report on a new tool for every household connected to the internet with some fantastic features.
And we've got some DIY projects for you. You know, here on Designing Spaces, we cannot resist a good do-it-yourself home improvement project that will upgrade your house and let you do it on a budget. We've got not one, but two of those coming up.
All right, and speaking of the wow factor, we have a report on an industrial designer who is turning heads with his remarkable designs and concepts for interior spaces. So you'll definitely want to stick around and see it all right here on Designing Spaces. If you're looking to revitalize your interior designs, one place to start is the decor. Think lamps, bowls, and art objects.
Combining art and alchemy, one New York industrial designer has created unique lighting and home decor using recycled plastic.
The results are dazzling. Take a look.
You never know where you'll discover the wonder of nature. Even in the heart of New York City. But here on Washington Street in nearby Tribeca, something wonderful is happening.
This is a skillet.
Tony Werman is the founder and artist behind Wonderworks Design. He's an accomplished industrial designer and glassblower, and previously worked for a medical imaging company. His work explored the depths of human physiology, approached as art.
That training of observing the nuances, the details of what I find compelling about a human being or the structure of anatomy keeps me interested in also what I find compelling about design work. Those skill sets from other things end up reappearing. So I've used engineering training and aspects of industrial design and even glass blowing and medicine all together all the time. We have to custom make tools that we use every day, so I get to explore the aspects of industrial design that originally interested me in the first place.
At his workshop, trained artisans work with recycled plastic to create Werman's designs.
I sort of work with the orphan of materials, you know, the material that nobody really cares about or that they see every day and they're discarding, which is the bulk adhesives, the soft plastics. I chose that material because it had similar qualities to glass in terms of the reflective qualities and the qualities of holding color. It's somehow I'm able to work out color fantasy or an object fantasy enough with working with this material that it brings me back to it. And just when I think that I've learned, you know, or want to learn all that I can about it, I learn something new. We have vases, we have chandelier lights, pendant lights, so we even make jewelry. We have a whole array of decorative design objects. We make a series of bowls called nebula bowls that are indicative of the nebula gases that you find in nature, in the cosmos or something. Then you see what part of nature inspires it, and you give it a name, and then it sort of seems to make sense.
This is art that doesn't just imitate nature, it helps preserve the environment.
I work in something called a closed loop recycling. We start with a raw material, original material that we purchase. It is recyclable, but we have to get that material first. And then from that, we reconstitute everything that we make so that ultimately our footprint would be gone by selling the last piece or by making our last object.
These one-of-a-kind artworks appeal to average homeowners as well as elite collectors. Tony has sold his pieces to design stores, museums, even to interior designers and architects.
There is a certain niche that we fill, which is we try to make really beautiful things. We offer lots of different color variations. Our patterns, I think, and compositions give the consumer a broad choice. You know, they can go for extremely colorful, they can go for a little bit more subdued, and then they're also just very pretty.
He lives in an airy loft next door, where we saw some of Tony's creations in their natural habitat.
It has always been in me in some way. I know that I have to make things or create things, so I have a little obsession about making things, you know. There's something new. I know. I always think that this is going to be the last, you know, thing that I'll make when I'm making something. But I always find something new to make. It's kind of a curse in a way.
You know, we're out of time.
We are, but we accomplished our goal to bring you the latest and best for your home and surroundings. I mean, come on, what more could you ask for?
Another show.
All right, but you'll have to wait till next time. Until then, we have to say goodbye. I'm David Jones.
And I'm Debbie Marie. We are Designing Spaces, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.